Hey guys, I'm here. I'm here. Welcome to Tuesday. I am happy to be here. Happy to see you all. Hello. Hi everyone. Hi from Illinois. Hello. Nice to see you all popping on here. Happy Tuesday, Jibber Jabber Jane, if that was your name. Welcome to my Tuesday live. I look like summer. Oh, that's fun. It's finally, you know what? In the city I live in, it has been raining for a month. I swear to gosh, it's been raining nonstop forever and ever and ever and ever. And today is the first sunny day in, I don't even remember how long it's been. So it is just so nice to see the sun out. And it just makes me real happy. So welcome to my Tuesday lives. Happy to see you all jumping on here. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day, and hopefully we continue to have an awesome day here on our live with all of you. I know a lot of you always wonder what wig I'm wearing from the get-go, and this one is Belinda. This one's Belinda hand-tied from Envy, and this is in the color Toasted Sesame. And I love this one. I know that there's always a debate between whether or not you like heat-friendly synthetic fibers or synthetic fibers. And typically, I'm someone who leans more towards heat-friendly synthetic fiber. This one is regular synthetic. Belinda hand-tied is regular synthetic. And I love it. I love it. So let me give you a little spin. This is one of the newer styles from Envy, from their new Atelier hand-tied caps. They took 5 of their top selling styles, made them into a brand new hand-tied cap, and they're calling it their #1s collection. And I see someone asking, do I find it to be shiny? You know what? Overall, like regular synthetics are going to be shinier than heat-friendly synthetics. This one in particular, yes, there's a little bit of shine, but it's really not extreme. Like sometimes you get a synthetic and it's like, I'm blinded. This one's really not that bad at all. There is a little bit of shine, but it's not something that bothers me in the slightest. You could take some dry shampoo, spray it all over if you wanted to help dull the shine down a little bit, but I don't even feel like I would need to do that to this one. There's no permatease on this. This is a hand-tied cap. So whenever you have a whole 100% hand-tied cap, you're not gonna have any permatease on it at all. Again, this is the color Toasted Sesame. Cornstarch works too. Yeah, you can kind of dust cornstarch on, or you could take like a big fluffy makeup brush and dab it and sort of like dust it on and work it through. Baby powder also. The fit of this is pretty true to average, but I find it works nicely for my petite head. You're gonna find some silicone on your ear tabs and at your nape. And for me, as someone who is a petite size, I love the silicone, especially at the nape. And that helps kind of keep it down at the back and not right up, while I can sort of pull it tight to my head. Anyways, let me give you guys a little spin. Did I do that already? I don't remember if I did. I don't know. Anyways, here's a little spin. This one's really cute and half a pack down as well. Yeah, there's lots of different sprays that you can get. Lots of the brands now have their own like dry shampoo spray that works as well. Did I start late? Sleek Pancake, I came on about 6 minutes late. So yes, so I'm just still talking about the wig I jumped on with. So you haven't really missed anything. One thing about this wig is that it does have a Swiss lace front, which is a nice soft lace material. So if you are someone who has sensitive skin and you really cannot stand the kind of the pokiness of monofilament in the front, this works really well for that. So again, this one is Belinda hand-tied. by Envy in the color Toasted Sesame. But I am going to take this one off for now. And we are going to get started with everything we have today. So a lot of what I'm showing today, not everything, but a lot of what I'm showing is going to be similar to what I did last week. We had a lot of requests to show some of the Tresolure again, including the new Tresolure styles. We have some more Belle Tress today, some of the European collection, some of the Icons collection, and we're going to show again the new Bloom collection. So that'll be fun to dive into again. I got all my nails. Yes, I had a nail appointment, you guys. Thank goodness. I still have all my nails. And you know what? I shortened them a little bit. I said, you know what? My long nails are a little too long, and I'm pretty sure the reason they keep popping off is because they're so long and they just get in the way of everything. So we shortened them up, and I have all of my nails today. Fingers crossed they stay a little bit longer. Anyways, let's just jump right in. I got my trusty wig grip on my head. This is our silicone grip secure that we have at Shaquelle. You can really only find it at Shaquelle. And it's quite comfy, quite stretchy, not too tight. And you can find it on our live link. Okay, what are we starting off with? What did I grab first? Oh, okay. So this here is Leading Edge. It's from Tresolure. And we have a full monofilament top on this style. You have your extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So Leading Edge here, it's a style that's been around for, I don't know, a little over a year maybe, but they have just introduced their newest blonde colors in Leading Edge. So Leading Edge is now available in almond cream, cashmere cream, sand and sun lighted, and moon dust. So this one I have here is cashmere cream, and it's called Leading Edge. All right. Frosty Avocado, the first wig I had on was called Belinda Hand Tied by Envy in Toasted Sesame. This one is called Leading Edge, and this is in the color Cashmere Cream. Everything I'm showing today is 40% off. All the things. Let me give you a little spin. So this is made with Tresolure's realistic heat-friendly fiber. So that is their fiber that is shaped like a tube, a little bit lighter weight than other heat-friendly synthetic fibers. In Leading Edge, you find some slight layering, but overall in the front, you don't have like that short face framing layers. It's all quite a bit longer. Here's your lace front. So that lace front is there so you can pull this back and off of your face. Hi from Burlington. Hello, Willow Pond. All right, then you can part this anywhere you want with that full monofilament top. So part it on the left, on the right, in the center. Sorry if I miss any of your comments, you guys. I always find that sometimes I'll go back after the live and like go to the replay, and you can see the comments going on the replay. And whenever I watch part of the replay, I'm like, I saw none of those comments come by. I think sometimes they go so fast that they just like, they don't show up for me. So I'm really sorry if I ever miss your comments or your questions. I don't mean to ignore you. And there's also a lot of you who come and watch. So if I don't get to you, I'm very sorry. Anyways, this is Leading Edge by Tresolure in the color Cashmere Cream, one of their newer blonde colors that they introduced this year. All right, let me get that off for us and pop on the next one. Oh, somebody's doing some construction outside. Do you guys hear that? Someone's like sawing or drilling or something. Thanks, Shiny Pizza. You're looking for a low density. You love the cashmere cream color. It is lovely. Leading edge is a fairly low density, low to medium, and you're not going to find any permatease in leading edge, so that's it's going to not look so poofy. Okay. If you guys are watching over on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or TikTok or anywhere else other than our website, I would love for you guys to come join us on our website at chiquelle.com. That's where you can comment and I will actually see your comment. Well, hope to see your comment. It's where you can participate in the giveaways that we're doing today. And it's where you can make any purchases if you want to. So come on and join us over at our website. We'd love to see you here. Okay, someone was just saying something in almond cream, and you know what? I have something in almond cream. This is California Beach Waves. So California Beach Waves is going to have the same cap as Leading Edge did. Your full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So California Beach Waves, let me show you the tag here. So it's, like I said, in almond cream, it's going to be a neutral leaning, more warm color. And this is made with that same realistic heat-friendly fiber, so that lighter weight fiber. You just came over from YouTube, Clean Seeds. Well, welcome to our website. Glad to have you over here. All right. California Beach Waves. It is gorgeous, funky fondue. I love this style. I do. So I saw someone asking if there's permatease in this, and yes, there is. So if you are someone who likes flat, no volume hair, you're not going to like this. You're going to feel like there's a lot going on your head. You can use the permatease and kind of work your fingers in it, get it bigger. Overall, the density of this is a low to medium density. Like when I grab it, there's not a ton of hair. It's not overwhelming. However, the waves give it that more bit of volume. And then of course, that permatease. What is permatease? Great question. So I love answering this question. It's a question that a lot of people have, especially when they're new to the wig world. And it's something that is important to know about because it does have an impact on what your wig is going to look like. Before I give you sort of the Coles Notes version, I will say that I do have a couple of videos on YouTube that talk all about permatease and give you the pros and cons of them and where you're going to find it. So you can go onto YouTube and search our Chiquelle YouTube channel for permatease. But essentially, permatease is the short way of saying permanent teasing. So if you think about your own biological hair growing out of your head, if you ever wanted to give yourself more volume, you would take your hair and sometimes you'd like back comb to sort of tease the root to give you that sort of that volume. On some synthetic wigs, they have permatease, permanent teasing, where they essentially like almost singe the root of your synthetic fiber to give it that sort of backcombing, teasing effect, which gives you the volume, the shape, gives you structure to the wig, and it's also there sometimes to disguise some of the wefting. So some people love the permatease because they love volume. Some people do not like the permatease. If you are someone who is losing your hair, you're used to having thin, fine hair, you're not used to having a lot of volume on your head, often those people would stay a little bit away from the permatease at first because it would be a little bit of a shock to go from very thin, fine, shedding hair to then suddenly a lot of hair. But if you have worn wigs for a while, or if you are someone who loves that volume and you need that volume, you know, it helps with your face shape and just your overall look, then permatease is great. I'm someone who kind of dabbles in both. Sometimes I like that low density flat look, and sometimes I'm like, yes, give me the permatease. And yeah, some of us need the volume. It just helps with our face shapes and our body types, and it just kind of adds to the whole look. This one is a really great ponytail wig. Loving the ponytail here. And it's a great half up, half down. So again, this one is California Beach Waves, you guys. I'll show you the tag again, but really great half up, half down style. Can I show Tresolure 10R or 12R? I don't have those on hand right now. However, I do have a video on YouTube, I believe, pretty sure, that shows 10R and 8R, I think. Maybe 12R. It has somewhere between 8, 10, and 12, and it has those colors on YouTube. So go and search my YouTube channel. You can put like Tresolure 10R and see if it pops up. And then you can kind of see it. Okay. California Beach Waves, almond cream. Okay, what's up next? We're gonna do, sorry, sometimes I disappear. Sometimes I disappear down below. Okay, I have almond cream again, and this is Beachwave Magic. Christy, I do have water. Spongy Sprouts, I will be showing She's Like the Wind. Yes, how do I remember all the details? I don't know, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. These ones all, Tresolure in general fits very true to average. I don't have a 12R on hand, Intense Onion, I'm really sorry. But Tresolure fits very true to average. I am a petite size. I measure 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 front to nape, 11.5 ear to ear. So most wigs that I put on are a little bit too big for me. However, I just bring the adjusters in the back, and it fits my circumference and it stays on. I just deal with a little bit of bulk. I also find that wearing a wig grip underneath definitely helps it feel more secure. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot of questions happening. What is density versus permatease? So permatease, like I was mentioning earlier, is what you have at the root of your wig to give you the volume and the structure, and it can hide the wefting sometimes. Density refers to how much hair is actually on the wig. So you could have a low density style with a lot of permatease, or you could have a high density style with no permatease, or you could have a high density style with a lot of permatease and you just have hair for days. So there's kind of two things involved in what makes a wig look voluminous. Actually, three things, because then you have to also factor in the type of style it is, whether it's like a stick straight style or if it has big curls in it. There's a lot that go into how big your hair is going to look, but density, permatease, and the type of style all kind of work together. So, okay, Beachwave Magic is what I'm holding up here. Full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. I would love a segment of lots of hand tied. I will have some hand tied today, just with some of the Icons collection from Belle Tress. Okay, if you like California Beach Waves, but you're like, oof, that's a little long. So I'm wearing California Beach Waves right now. You're like, that's long, but maybe you like the bangs on this one. You're just like, ugh, too much. You might prefer Beachwave Magic. It's a little bit shorter. It's kind of like Gaia. Yeah, it's like a Gaia on steroids. It's like a little bit more voluminous Gaia. But this one's Beachwave Magic, and it is shorter, and it is gorgeous. I love this one. So you also have that bang. I find the bang on Beachwave Magic is a little bit shorter than California Beach Waves, just a little bit. But you could bring it forward. You can cut it if you need to, if it's still a bit too long. Or it's also a length that you can bring to the side to incorporate with the rest of your style, so you don't even have the bangs. So this color is also, sorry, had a fiber there, also almond cream. Beachwave Magic, almond cream. All right, let me give you a spin. So this has that lace front, gorgeous lace front there. Can I explain wig grips for those new to wigs? Of course I can. Just give me a minute. I did get my nails fixed, yes. There's your full monofilament top. And there we go. So this is made with their realistic heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So it's going to be that lightweight heat-friendly fiber that feels really lightweight. This is low to medium density overall. You will find some permatease in your crown and a little bit through the side of your wefting here, which gives you a little bit more volume. So again, if you're not into the volume, then you might not love this. But again, this one is Beachwave Magic by Tresolure, and this is the color Almond Cream. So, also love this one in a half a pap down. Super pretty. I took a lot of my clips away, and I have a little one, but I'm missing my like big claw clips, darn. So some of these updos I might have to just pretend, but I can do a little half a pap down for this one. Does this brand tangle as much on long wigs like Belle Tress? Honestly, every heat-friendly synthetic fiber that's long tangles. I've never not had it tangle. Always at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, got to get those tangles away. It's really hard for me, I find, to sort of find the difference between one brand to the next in terms of heat-friendly fibers and long styles, because yeah, they all tangle. It's just in the nature of heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Freddie, I do find that heat-friendly synthetic fibers overall, so let me just give you a little spiel about fibers. So heat-friendly fibers I love because they are not super shiny like some synthetic fibers. So when you first glance at heat-friendly synthetic fiber, it looks overall a little bit more matte and dull and just a little bit more human hair-like. And that is my top reason why I tend to gravitate towards heat-friendly synthetic fiber, just because that first initial glance of the wig, it doesn't look like doll hair. However, with that comes some downfalls, including the tangles. So heat-friendly synthetic fiber, when they're short, chin length, mid-length, and up, they're great, honestly. They don't really tangle too much. They're good for throw on and goes. Like, you don't need to do a lot of heat maintenance on that sort of mid-length and shorter heat-friendly synthetic styles. But as soon as it's shoulder length and longer, that's when it becomes a little bit more tricky to deal with. So they tangle, the long ones. They get a bit clumpy, and you'll just find that the fibers sort of start to clump together a little bit. And you kind of have to comb it out throughout the day to stop that. And they get frizzy. So you kind of have to weigh it out and be like, okay, do I want less shine and an overall, maybe more realistic look at first glance, but have to deal with more maintenance throughout the day? Or do I want regular synthetic where it's a little bit shiny, can be a bit shiny, but the tangling is less, the clumping is less, and the maintenance is a little bit less. So we're all different. There's no right or wrong answer. It's whatever works best for you. How do you fix the frizz? Truly, the only way to actually fix the frizz is with heat. You can use regular heat on heat-friendly synthetic fiber. In fact, like you have to use heat in order to maintain the fiber. When it comes to regular synthetic though, you just need to be careful about the type of heat you're using and the temperature. It needs to be a low temperature or it needs to be a steamer. And steamers give you that wet heat, and synthetic fibers can withstand a higher temperature of the wet heat. So, anyways, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. So if you are new to wigs, one thing I can tell you for sure is to don't just buy the first wig that you see on the stock image and you're like, that looks great. Go to YouTube. Look at all the videos, all of them. Look at all the videos before you decide to buy. And of course, come join my lives and join me here where obviously I talk about a ton of different styles and I give you kind of tips along the way and give you a discount too. All right, this one here is Eurochic full monofilament top. So again, same caps, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Is anybody new to my lives today? Have you just started today? If you're new, let me know. Hi, Freddie, you're new. Small biscuit, you're new. Warm corn, wavy dairy. Hey, guys, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I always love having new faces. Oh, look at all you guys popping in saying new. Well, I'm glad you're here. If you are new, which I see a lot of you are, I come live every Tuesday, same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, 3 Atlantic, 7 UK, 8 over in like Germany, and that's all I know. But every Tuesday I will be here. So this one is Eurochic. And I think this was the same color that I've been showing. Yep, this is almond cream. So you'll see it says realistic heat-friendly fiber. So for Tresolure, the realistic heat-friendly fiber means that it is that lighter weight, tube-shaped like fiber that makes the fiber lighter weight, obviously. So I have a great deal of red shade. It's not a ton, it's just a little bit. So this color, almond cream, has the number 27 in it. You can kind of see it here. The 27 is basically like a strawberry blonde. So that is what you have running throughout almond cream to give it that warmth. It's not a lot, but it definitely gives it that more warm dimension to it. I can do a side part, you betcha. Sometimes you will need a little bit of heat to help that side part stay. But this one is actually kind of staying for us. Isn't it pretty? This is a really great little summer piece. Do I switch parts? Sometimes I do, not often. I mean, usually when I have a wig, I will set the part when I first get it to decide where I want it. And that's typically where I keep it for the most part, unless I'm having I don't know, some kind of life-altering experience where I feel like I need to change the part. And then I usually do change the part, and then I'm usually like, no. And then I'll give it back to where it was to begin with. Does she fit on the small side? So again, Tresolure fits very true to average. So this is great for those average size friends out there. It also has a lot of stretch in it. So this will fit a little bigger than average too. And then for someone like me who does have petite measurements all around, it fits me when I bring in the adjusters. However, I have that extra bulk in the cap, but the circumference fits me by bringing in the adjusters. Okay. Am I taking wig questions, Gleeful Raisin? Yes, I try to answer as many questions about whatever as much as I can, but sometimes I don't see all the questions, and I don't have enough mouths to answer it all. So I try my best, but yes, you can ask questions. If I don't answer it, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so again, this one is Eurochic. There's a little bit of permatease at your crown. And then there's none throughout the rest of your wefting. The length of the piece, let's find out. Yes, I can show the back. Yes, I can show it tucked. Okay. Thank you, Narrow Granola. Oopsie, this one, I forgot. There we go. Okay, here's a little ear tuck. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this ear tuck. Feels like there's a little bit too much hair, but it works, sort of. Okay, let me show you the back. So this is all typically like one length-ish. You're maybe like a centimeter longer in the front, but it's all about one length. Okay, so I'm gonna go right from the center part here. Yes, you can cut bangs into this. You can cut bangs into pretty much any style. I'd say we're about 12 inches from your center part. So if you have a measuring tape, a soft measuring tape at home, just put it in the center of your head and see where 12 inches or so lands. Because remember, we all have different face lengths, neck lengths. So where it lands on me might not be where it lands on you. Maybe your neck is shorter, so it might be like a shoulder length style, or maybe your neck is longer and it might be like, or maybe you have a long face. I don't know. So we're all different, but don't get mad at me if you get it and it's shoulder length and you're like, but you said it was mid-length. We're all different. Okay. I was going to say something. I don't know what I was going to say. There's your lace front. And I'm going to put this one away. Someone asked me to show the wig grip. So this is our silicone grip secure. We have this at Shaquelle. You can't really get it anywhere else. It's our own wig grip that we have. Wig grips are helpful to keep your wig from sliding off, and it just helps you feel like your wig is a little bit more secure on your head. Some people like silicone wig grips. Some people prefer the velvet wig grips. This one is my favorite, and I know, well, Amanda, you sell that one. That must be why. I get that, but also I like it. I've tried many silicone wig grips in the past, and they are not very stretchy, and they feel like your brains are going to explode out of your head. I couldn't wear them for more than like 10 minutes without feeling like my head was going to explode. They were thick. This one is extremely thin. I always try to show how thin it is. There. Try to get the right angle. Super thin, super stretchy, super duper stretchy. And then it fits like a lot of head sizes, and you could use it as a belt if you want. You can always use it as a belt in case you need help with your pants. Anyways, yeah, you can find it on our live link or your website. There you go. So, this is the same wig grip that I've had for a very long time. I have one of these, and it has, I don't know, it's been working. And my daughter always takes my wig grip and puts it around her head like this and just walks around the house with my wig grip on her head like this. So she uses it too. So it could be a fun dress up thing, because why not? Anyways, the last wig I had on, that shorter sort of sleek bob, was called Eurochic. Eurochic. Yeah, and it blends nicely with your skin tone. That's right. Okay, what do we got next? Oh my gosh, I got a lot of almond cream here today. So this one is Sizzle. If you liked Leading Edge, which was the very first wig I showed, but you want maybe a little bit more layering happening, Sizzle is gorgeous. It's so pretty. Thank you. This top is from, would you guys believe me if I told you it's not from Free People or Target or Walmart? This top is actually from Abercrombie. So there you go, different store. This one is Sizzle. So same wig cap, full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. You love, love, love Sizzle. Your husband even complimented you on it. Amazing. Or Zara, yeah. I love that your husband complimented you on it. I know some husbands are hard to crack. Sometimes they, you know, I don't know. Husbands sometimes can be hard to get on board with the whole wig thing. How many of you have an extremely supportive husband who's just like, yes, you go girl, you wear those wigs. Yes, you do. Oh, I'm so glad. And sons are hard. I can imagine they are. My son, he's only really ever known me with wigs, and my daughter. So I think my son he's just okay with it because it's all he's ever known. But I can imagine older sons might be a little bit hard. But yay for all of you guys who have the husbands who just applaud you and your wigs. I know sometimes family is the hardest. I find that it's the strangers who are always like, wow, love your wig. Like when you tell them, or they're like, your hair is amazing. Oh my God, that's a wig. That's so cool. And strangers are always like super supportive and super great. But family and the people closest to you, that is where it can sometimes get a little judgy. And because they know you as that person with your hair coming out of your head. So to them, they see you with a wig and they're like, no, that's not you. That's not you anymore. And you're like, yes, it is. Still me. And it's a bit harder for them to get on board. Anyways, I'm babbling, blah, blah, blah. Just yay for all of you supportive family members out there. And if you're watching and you don't wear wigs and you're just watching because you're watching, then I hope anyone in your life who does wear wigs or who does experience hair loss, hopefully you can be there to help support them, because it's hard. It's a hard thing. Okay, Sizzle. I'm wearing Sizzle, you guys. Sometimes I get on these tangents and I just talk. Where's my tag? Where's my tag? Oh, there it is. I've lost it. Okay, here you go. Sizzle and almond cream. And then again, it's that realistic heat-friendly fiber. Can I pair Leading Edge to Sizzle for length? Sure. So I could put on Leading Edge again too. So this is Sizzle. I was saying how this one's got lots of gorgeous layering, a little bit more structure to it. You can see it flip in, flip out a bit. Low to medium density. We haven't done our first giveaway yet, but we will do it soon. So the color Almond Cream, which is what I'm wearing right now, this is a neutral leaning warm color. So you're gonna have a 10, a 27, and an 88 with a root of a 6. So the root of a 6 is a medium brown. A 10 is a light brown, so you're gonna have a light brown here blended with a 27, which is like a strawberry blonde. And that's what kind of warms it up. And then you have your 88, which is a nice sort of lighter, neutral, natural blonde going throughout here. So it kind of has a bit of everything. The blondes, the brunettes, the strawberry blondes. Is 10 lighter than 12? No. So with brunette colors and the color codes, any number between 2 and 12 is going to be a brunette color. 2 is going to be your darkest brown. 4 is your dark brown. 6 is going to be sort of on the dark side of a medium brown. 8 is sort of the lighter side of a medium brown. 10 is going to be a light brown. 12 is going to be your lightest brown. So they go from 2 to 12, dark to light. Okay, so this is Sizzle. Sizzle comes to, oh, look, it comes to this here. Now I'm going to put, my wig grip. I'll put leading edge on now so you can see the difference. Leading edge, is this one leading edge? Yes. Leading edge has some layering, just not as much as Sizzle. Looks like they are a very similar length. Leading edge maybe by like half an inch longer. So that's the difference. Can you put Sizzle in a ponytail? Yeah, I actually really like putting Sizzle in a ponytail. I would much prefer to put Sizzle in a ponytail than leading edge. Leading edge though feels a little bit lighter density, a little bit more sleek. Okay, let me take this up. It drags you down too much. Yeah. Yeah, when you have those, when you don't have the layers, or at least for me, it kind of makes me feel like, ooh. You know what I mean? Okay. Here we go. Sorry, just trying to organize my space here. Your identical twin sister hates your wig wearing. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Maybe she's just jealous of your fabulous hair. That could be it. This is your first time. How do you enter the giveaway? So I will let you know when we are about to do a giveaway. It will be in a few more wigs, but I will let you know to get on the ready, and you will see, I did lose my wig grip, but I found it. You will see something pop up on your screen that you click and then enter your email address. But stay tuned because it's not ready yet. It will come. Your twin is on board and have ordered mod because she loves mine. Oh, that's amazing. Suddenly we have 2 people here who have a twin. Does any more of you, are you a twin? It's not often that you come across twins. That's so fun. Okay, this one, another twin. Amazing. That's so cool. Holy, look at all these twins. Who knew? This is picture perfect. Full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. You're not a twin, but you have multiple personalities. I was about to say multiple personalities. Multiple personalities. Multiple purple. I've not had any water yet. Hold on. You're a twin and you have twins? Wow. Triplet. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So cool. Okay, here's picture perfect, you guys. Picture perfect. Again, that same realistic heat-friendly fiber by Tresolure. Super lightweight. This is a great length. And this is a great one for maintenance. Yes, it's going to get tangly. Yes, it's going to get clumpy. Yes, it's going to get frizzy because it's at that length where it rubs against your clothing. It's past your shoulders. But when it does all of those things, this one is easy to maintain because it's straight. When you have a straight, heat-friendly synthetic style, all you need to do is either take a hot air brush and like go through it with that, and that takes all that frizz away, or even take a hair straightener and just boop, go through it, and that will take it away too. You do have a little bit of layering in this at the front, but it is a great length. You got your lace front, full monofilament top, and this, hold on, let me get the tag for you. Here you go, it's color Moon Dust. Moon Dust is going to be your coolest color. It's pretty cool, and it's also cool. You do have a little bit of permatease. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying for a slight second. You do have a little bit of permatease in here. Sorry, my comments have stopped. Sorry if I've missed anything. Almost looks a little gray. It's very ash and cool. So you have a 36, a 25, and a 23. So your 25 and your 23 are kind of cooler blonde tones, but your 36 is a combination of a brown and gray. So that combination has been sort of dusted here. It's not a gray color, but it does give it that really ash tone. Hold on, I'm gonna back up for you guys 1 second. Do heat-friendly realistic fiber wigs frizz on the ends as well? Yes, they do. All heat-friendly, no matter what type of heat-friendly, they do. Okay, backing up a little bit so you can see the color. There you go. It is a really good transition color. Yeah, if you're a blonde and you want to start dabbling in the grays, it's definitely a great place to start. Okay, ponytail. Yeah, you could do a ponytail with this one. Always pull out some fiber in the front. For me, because I don't have hair, I always keep my ponytails over top of my ears. As soon as I pull it behind my ears, then it looks like I'm wearing a wig all of a sudden. See? That's not good. So keep it over your ears if you don't have hair. If you do have hair and your wig is a similar color to your hair, you can pull out your own hair from underneath and blend it in. I wish I could kind of show it to you, but you can have like strands of your own hair sort of hanging out and then incorporate it over top of your ear tabs, if that makes any sense, to make it look like the wig is growing from your head. But I cannot do that, so I keep it over my ears. And this one does have this nice layering in the front, which is my requirement for updos. So this is the color Moon Dust. The name of this one is called Picture Perfect. Okay, there is the name, Picture Perfect, Moon Dust. Alrighty, off she comes. Oh gosh, I almost like sliced my neck there with the tag. Okay. I know, it's very dangerous. You'll see me have many issues with tags. All right, density for Picture Perfect, low to medium. It's not a ton of hair, but then the permatease does give it that extra volume. Okay, this is now poised. Is it? Yes, it's poised. So if you are looking for something that's a little bit more budget friendly, a little bit less expensive than the styles that I've been showing you, The next three that I have to show you, oh gosh, holly berries, that would just be awful. The next three that I have to show you are going to be a little bit less expensive, a little bit more on the budget-friendly side, because they have what's called a basic cap. And when I say a basic cap, I just mean that it's mostly been made by a machine and it doesn't have those bells and whistles, so to speak, to make it look more realistic. However, these ones don't necessarily need them, and you'll see in a second. Okay, this has just that felt up at the front, your wefted permatease top, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So this one is called Poised, and this is in one of their newer colors called Blondie Chai. So it is made with that realistic heat-friendly fiber, which is that lightweight, heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Okay, here's Poised. It's a really nice color. This one's good with an ear tuck. I don't do a lot of ear tucks on longer styles or like mid-length styles, but I love ear tucks on short styles. They're always like, it increases the cuteness by like 1,000,000%. Okay, I'll do a little spin. So again, the reason this one is going to be less expensive is because it has that basic cap. So you're not going to have the illusion of scalp in your part line, just so you know. It's going to be permatease on top. You can part it anywhere, but no matter where you part it, it's going to just have that permatease-y look. You don't have that illusion of scalp. So this is what it will look like. So you have to be okay with that. Some people aren't okay with that, but some people are, especially if you're going to get it for a much better price. You know, you take your losses and it's really not that bad. And then no lace front. So this is not one that you would want to pull back because, you know, then you look like that and that would not be great. Unless, of course, you're okay with that, then that's totally fine. You do you. But you do have the layering in the front to kind of disguise that lack of a hairline and make it a little bit better. This one does have permatease in it, sort of at your crown area, but you don't have any permatease in like the bottom half of your wefting. So it will sit nice and flat kind of here, but you can get a little bit more volume on top. But there's truly not like a ton of permatease in this. Just kind of like on the top. Very cute, really great like side profile. Really has that nice silhouette. Face flopping at all with this? I mean, you get a little bit, but that's because this wig is designed to sort of come and swoop down a little bit. So you almost want a little bit of face flopping with this, because if you train this one to go away from your face, you're gonna get that. So there's some styles that they're meant to have a little bit of that swoop down in front because you want to be able to hide the lack of a lace front. So yes. Which wig is my favorite? I mean, I get asked that all the time, and in the last couple of months, I have been absolutely still loving Theron by Amore. That is amazing for comfort, for natural volume, for density, for maintenance, and it's just a really cute style. But there's honestly, I love so many wigs. I mean, there's so many good wigs out there. So the one I just showed was Poised and the color Blondie Chai. All right. Next we have Biscotti Blonde on Flawless Waves. Okay, same type of cap. So it's just that basic cap with your wefted permatease top, felt in the front, no lace front, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So let me show you the tag here. This is made with heat-friendly fiber. It's called Flawless Waves, and it's called, the color is Biscotti Blonde. This one isn't the realistic heat-friendly fiber. This is just regular heat-friendly fiber. This one is a cute little shaggy look. Again, no no monofilament on top, and no lace front. Sorry guys, no lace front. But it is super duper cute. You love this one, but you can't wear the permatease. You know what? Sometimes with this one, I feel a little bit overwhelmed with the permatease. Like sometimes it feels a little bit too like stiff, if you know what I mean. And it doesn't like move on top as well. And you'll typically get that with these permatease tops, by the way. Like it's machine sewn up there. It's not hand tied up there. So you're not going to get that all around movement of the fibers on the top. And yeah, sometimes it just feels stuck on the top. When I feel a little bit funky about that, with these more permatease top styles, and I feel like it's just not moving the way I want it to, I put it in a half up, half down, because then it stops it from having to move. So you like take the power away from it and you have the power all of a sudden. And it makes it just look a little bit more intentional with the style that you're going for. Yeah, you take control of the wig. Exactly. And this one's super cute in a half up, half down. Anyway, so there. And all of a sudden, whenever I do that with these more like permatease top styles, it goes from like feeling too rigid to feeling intentional, and I'm like making it stay there. So I asked for it to do this. You know what I mean? I think you guys know what I mean. Compare almond cream and cashmere cream. I will after I get through the next wig. If I'll have to check and see if I have a cashmere cream. If I do have one nearby, I can. Okay. Anyways, this one is Flawless Waves in Biscotti Blonde. All right, out she goes. This one's just like, I feel like a rocker chick in this one. I just want to go grab my leather jacket and start playing the guitar. You know? Although I feel that way with a lot of these like shaggy styles. Okay, I have a giveaway that I want to do. So we're going to put up our giveaway, and this giveaway is going to be for a $100 gift card to Shaquelle. So that's going to pop up on your screen. I know someone was asking, like, how do I know? How do I know if the giveaway is coming? What do I do? So up here, make sure you're watching over at shaquelle.com. If you are watching over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, you're not going to see the giveaway button there. You cannot enter the giveaway if you are watching on social media. You have to come over to our website at shaquelle.com. So you have to open up a browser, type in shaquelle.com or shaquelle.ca or .co.uk, any of those. Type it in your browser, and this live will just automatically pop up for you on the website. Just click on the live so it opens up big, and you'll see up here where you can click and enter the giveaway. So I will give you guys a few minutes to do that. while I show you this next style. And don't worry, to the person who wanted to see cashmere cream and almond cream together, that's still in my brain. I will do that after. Okay, this one is brushed pixie. Gee. Okay, same basic cap, permatease top, just wefted here. Your felt at the front, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So brushed pixie, and this one is in the color Brondy. So one of their newer colors that they have recently added. It's heat-friendly fiber. It's not the realistic heat-friendly fiber. That's the lighter weight fiber. But honestly, when you have a pixie, everything's already so lightweight anyways, right? Okay, this one's a really cute pixie, and it's a very good price. And you can get it for 40% off today. So, I mean, then it's like an insanely good price. It, of course, does not have that monofilament, or sorry, that lace front. So you have that, but this one has the bangs. So you don't even really need it. And then you just have that permatease top. You don't have monofilament on top. However, I've said this many times before, I do find that on a lot of pixies, you don't even need a monofilament top, especially when it's a really layered, kind of messy pixie, because like I don't even have a part line going on here. So if I don't even really have a part line, why do I need that monofilament top? That is a question. So you can find a little bit more affordable styles if you're a pixie wearer, because you don't necessarily need a monofilament top. This one has permatease up here, so yes, you can get it super duper big if you want, or not. You can bring it down a little bit, so it's not so crazy. I saw someone say this is a great one for the pool, and absolutely, it absolutely is. Is this baggy? No. So again, Tresolure overall, for most of their wigs that I've ever tried on, fit very true to average. I am a petite size, so this one for me is fitting a little bit big, but bringing in the adjusters, it helps it fit my circumference very easily. And then there's just a little bit of extra bulk in the cap. Okay. If you've ever been like on the fence about trying a pixie, the summertime is a great time to do it. And also getting one like similar to this that is very budget friendly and 40% off is also great. Because they're just really cute and they're awesome for the summertime. Great around the pool, great at the beach. They are also going to last you a really long time because they're not going to get tangled. They're not going to get super frizzy. They're not going to get clumpy. They're just going to be great. Okay, so again, that one was called Brushed Pixie in the color Brondy. Yeah, the unicorns show up apparently when you say words that the live program does not want you to say. I don't know. Sometimes unicorns just like randomly appear and it's like, where did all these unicorns come from? 1 second. I know someone wanted, I think I have, nope. I'm looking for cashmere cream. I think I have a cashmere cream. I think. Nope, I don't. Oh. I do have one. Okay. I am going to give you guys 30 more seconds to enter that giveaway while I show you guys. Hold on. Almond cream versus cashmere cream. So they're both sort of neutral colors. Cashmere cream is going to lean a little bit cooler. Almond cream is going to lean a little bit warmer. How do you enter the giveaway? You should see something right up here to click. It should say win or giveaway. There should be a little present or a gift or a bow or something. Click that, and then now I'm just seeing unicorns all the time. Click that and enter your email address. Okay, this one is almond cream, and this one is cashmere cream. So you can definitely see the warmth in almond cream and a little bit more cool in cashmere cream. Do we see? So nice. I love them both. They're both really gorgeous, but the 27 in the almond cream is definitely what sets this one apart and making it warmer. Cashmere cream, almond cream. They are gorgeous colors. All of these new colors that Tresolure has come out with this past, I don't know, 2-3 months, they are just so, so pretty. Okay, let's see who won the giveaway. Oh no, you're in the UK. Warm oatmeal, is that bad? You're allowed to be in the UK. You can take part in the giveaway if you're in the UK. Zippy Acorn, I love your name. Congratulations, Zippy Acorn. You won $100 to Shaquille. So you are going to get an email, and we will make sure you get all situated with your gift card. Congratulations to you. To everyone else, we will have 2 more giveaways. So stay tuned for those. Who won? Zippy Acorn won. Zippy Acorn won. All right, who is excited to take a look at Tresalure's newest styles that they came out with last Monday? I believe it was. They've been out for about a week now. They are all so super duper cute. I thought I had picked a favorite, but now I love them all. So we're going to start with the shortest one. So last week, Tresolure came out with 3 new styles to add to their iconic collection. They started their iconic collection just this year when they kind of started rebranding everything with them. And they added Million Dollar Babe to their iconic collection. And that was their first piece that they put in their iconic collection. How many times can I say iconic collection? I probably said it 10 times already. Anyways, now just last week, they have added 3 more styles to their, everyone say it with me, iconic collection. And that is what I have here to show you guys now. Okay, and I'm starting off with what's called the Free Spirit. The Free Spirit, this is in the color Whisper Frost. It has a 56, a 60 with a root of an 8. So this is going to be a 56 is like a light gray. The 60 spicy nachos. This is the iconic collection. So 56 is a light gray, 60 is more of a white. However, I do see in here, like, it doesn't look super gray. I feel like there's almost, I don't know, it almost looks like there's a little bit of like a light blonde going throughout this. And then you do have a root of an 8, which is your medium brown. So it does have grays in it, it does have whites in it, but it's not a super duper gray looking color. All right. This one is, like I said, called the Free Spirit. I'll show the tag again. In Whisper Frost. Basic cap, you guys, but remember, pixies, they are ones that can really pull off a basic cap without looking too wiggy. And this one, I really love this one. I think I like this one more than brushed pixie, which I just showed. Okay, so you have that permatease wefted top here, just a little bit of felt in the front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. I need some water, hold on. All right, let's get this on. This is like really lightweight. Okay. This one's gonna be a bit lighter density than brushed pixie, which I just showed. This one is going to have less permatease than brushed pixie, which I just showed. This is a really, really pretty pixie. If you, again, are looking for a pixie or you want to try a pixie for the first time, this is a great place to start, or this is a great one to start with because it's very affordable, super duper duper affordable, especially with the 40% off. And it's also very trendy. Like it's got all these layers happening in it. You can mess it up a little. I think this works for a lot of different ages. Anyways, and the permatease, you don't have too much on top. So you're not going to feel like it gets too high at the top if you don't like that. Again, no monofilament top, no lace front, basic cap. But honestly, there's nothing basic about this one. That was a cheesy thing for me to say. Okay, hold on. My comments are being silly. You love the cheese. So glad. I love the cheese too sometimes. And I also love cheese in general. On Price is Right today, a woman was so excited she threw her wig on the floor. Well, that's a surprise. What a fun surprise that would be to see. The Free Spirit. And it's in the color Whisper Frost. Whisper. All right. So, love it. Love the pixie. I've been like enjoying pixies a little bit more lately. Just like a little bit more. Because I still don't wear pixies out in the wild. I don't, but I feel like this summer, maybe I should. Maybe I should. I don't know. Hold on. Because like I said, great pool hair, great beach hair, great summer hair. It's super lightweight. I don't know how many times I've spun for you. Heat-friendly fiber. I think I said that already. You were anti-pixie until you saw John Renault Iris. Yeah, Iris is a cutie pie too. Love Iris. All right. Off she comes. All right, the other two styles are so cute. So cute. Oh gosh. I always have a hard time with these Tresolure boxes because the tags, you have to like put them in these little thingies, and it's not as easy as just like putting the tag over top of the box, if you know what I mean. So I'm always like fighting with it. Okay, this one. I love this next one. I love them all. What am I talking about? This one's called The Better Half. Better Half in Sunset Melt 1426R10. So you're gonna have a lot of like golden blonde in here. It's gonna be a warm golden blonde color. Okay, full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. This one, The Better Half, has a lot of permatease. But for all you people out there who are like, no to the permatease. This permatease is in the best possible spots. And I'll show you when I put it on. All right, So let's get her organized. This one has the permatease, or I should say, this one has no permatease on the top here. So you don't have permatease obviously on top because you have that monofilament top. You don't have permatease in your crown or in like the top section here, which means it's gonna lay low to your head. You're not gonna feel like it's too poofy up on top. It has a lot of permatease in the body of the wefting, giving it that natural bouncy volume down here with good movement on top, which for me, I love. It gives you that like natural blowout look without looking too rigid on the top. So yes, bouncy and voluminous. Plus you have these cute little flip-de-doos at the bottom here. Comes away from your face with this layering. So pretty. The better half in the color 1426 R10. All right, so we have that lace front. And your full monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere you want. It's just a really pretty, naturally looking voluminous style, as opposed to just, like I said, without it being too much on the top, it's just has that volume in the right spot, which I appreciate. Okay, I think someone asked if you can pull it back. I've never tried, but I bet you can. So as I'm doing this though, there's a lot of permatease. I swear it's like that thick back there. There's a lot of permatease back there, but definitely bring those fibers forward. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, I like it. Oh, hold on. Oh, my clip is on my belt. Look. This is not a basic cap. Nope, this has a full monofilament top. So your part line on the top of your head looks natural and you can part it anywhere you want. This has a lace front. The only thing that's basic about this is its wefted cap. So the wefted cap is machine made, machine sewn, but it does have some of the bells and whistles on it. So you can pull it back. It looks really pretty pulled back. But it is, like I said, there's a lot of permatease in there. I feel like I'm like going through the jungle back there trying to, it's like really grabbing hold of a lot of permatease there. But yes, this is 1426 R10. And then, oh, look how bouncy this one is. So cute. So again, you can get this for 40% off today. It's called the Better Half in the color Sunset Melt. 1426 R10. Heat-friendly fiber. What is permatease? I've answered this question already a few times today. I'll answer it quickly again, and I'll also direct you to my YouTube videos where I have several videos that really go over what permatease is, but essentially permatease is the short-haired crimping effect done at the root of some synthetic styles, and it is permanent teasing. So it's there to give you volume, structure, and kind of lift to your wig, but it's also there to hide some of your wefting. But if you want an even more in-depth description of permatease, definitely watch my videos because there's a lot to know about permatease. Kind of like when you'll see it, where you'd see it, what type of wigs will have it. There's just a lot to know about permatease and wigs in general. Okay, this one. I need a big cookie and our moderator. That's such a sweet gesture to say. I would love a big cookie, honestly. for Father's Day over the weekend, I got a bunch of cookies for my dad. My dad's also a bit of a cookie monster too. And we just munched on a bunch of cookies. Okay, this one, super cute. Super cute. This is called She's Like the Wind. And it's in the color Desert Ombre, 1723 R8. I think this is my favorite color from Tresolure. I think. Okay, left part, lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. I have brought the Velcro adjusters in a little bit on this one to make it fit me a little better. But again, She's Like the Wind, Desert Ombre, 1723 R8, one of my very favorite Tresolure colors. I like this color because it does lean warm, but it does have brown in it. It has blonde in it. It has more of that strawberry tone in it, making it warm. And yes, this is definitely Jennifer Grey inspired baby from Dirty Dancing. You got her in Desert Ombre. She's so much hair. She is a lot of hair. Yeah, there's a lot of hair on this, but it's cute hair. So cute. So earlier at the start of our live, I was talking about how what the wig is going to look like depends on density, it depends on permatease, and it depends on the style. And that's all those three things together are going to determine how big it's going to look. Because you could have a lot of permatease, but a low density, or you could have minimal permatease with high density, but then you could have waves and curls making it big. But this one is like a low to medium density. Like it's not like there's a ton of hair on this, but you have a lot of permatease in it, which gives it that volume. And then you have these big curls. So you're gonna get a lot of big looking hair. Anyways, this one, She's Like the Wind, Desert Ombre. Let me show you something about this style that's a little bit different than a lot of other styles. It's kind of cool. I can show it in a different light. I can back up for you guys. It's automatically generated in your checkout where you'll get 40% off. So this has a lace front, but look at this lace front, you guys. Do you notice anything different about this lace front? I'll give you a moment. This lace front, yeah, it's not a straight lace front. This has a bit of a widow's peak in it, you guys. So it's not that perfectly straight lace front that can often look a little unnatural. This one has a widow's peak, right? Kind of cool. So, I have a lot of people often being like, what wigs are good for widow's peak? This one's good. So it's not that straight across look. So there you go. So again, this one is She's Like the Wind in 1723, R8. I'm going to back up. I know someone asked me to show this in different lighting. It's really funny because I'm actually a little confused about the color codes on this one. 1723 R8, because those are blonde shades, 17 and 23. And Raquel Welch has a color called RL1723SS, which is the same numbers as this one. But the Raquel Welch 1723 color is like an ashy blonde. And this one is like a warm brunette with blonde highlight kind of a situation. So I'm confused by it, but that's okay. I still like it. Did you miss the spin? Yes, but I will do it again just for you. All right. And then left part. Thanks, Sissy. My nails are a little different this week. If you've noticed, I usually have like an ombre nail. This week I just went for that like French tip kind of look. Left part. So you have about that inch of space to work with. All right. So those are the 3 new Tresolure styles. They're all so good. One little straggly bit there. Okay. Next up, I have a whole bunch of Belle Tress styles. So we're going to start with some of the European City collection. So Belle Tress is coming out with 12 new European City collection styles. They're just more additions to their general city collection. They are not out yet. These are a pre-order still, but they will be ready to ship, depending on the piece, in July or August. So it depends which one it is. 12 new European City collection styles. Yes. Earlier, Great Sugar, I showed Flawless Waves. Flawless Waves is a basic cap, whereas New Wave, that one has that monofilament top. So the one I showed was Flawless Waves. Similar, but this one was more of a basic cap. Okay, first up in the European City collection, I have Oslo. And no Naples, you guys. Still no Naples. I don't know what is up with Naples, but again, like I said last week, we will throw a party when I get Naples to show you. I'm really sorry. It'll come eventually. The Bloom collection will be out September. September is when the Bloom one is out. And these ones, European City collection, which I'm going to show right now, is going to be out July, August. What color in the Belle Tress range is closest to Raya Cashmere Blonde? Milkshake Blonde would probably be your best option. Okay, we're starting with Oslo. Oslo in Raw Sugar Blonde. So every single city collection style by Belle Tress, the cap is going to be exactly the same except for one situation. So they're all going to have an extended temple to temple lace front. They're all going to have a monofilament part. However, the monofilament part, that is where it changes. It's either going to be a center monofilament part or a left monofilament part. Oslo is a center monofilament part. They're also all going to have an open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. And they are all typically going to fit pretty true to average. You ordered Oslo last Tuesday. I love Oslo. This is Oslo. I feel so fun in Oslo. It is short, but it is cute. Also, like if you have ever wanted to try going shorter, but you're just like generally a long-haired girl, Oslo is a great one to start with because it's funky and fun and trendy, a little messy, not so serious, you know? And it's just so cute. So this one, it's not like stick straight. It has that very slight wave to it, giving it that almost messy look. This is heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Yes. This is right out of the box, sort of. I have shown Oslo in some videos and I have shown Oslo on my lives, but I've never added heat to this. I've never done anything intentional to style this other than put this on my head and like finger comb this and get the zigzag part out. So it is out of the box, but it's been shown several times. Since it doesn't touch your shoulders, will it need heat treatment as often? No. So this is truly a great one to throw on and go because of that messy look. You don't have to like get it looking super perfect because it's not meant to look super perfect and it's not going to touch your shoulders. So it's not going to get that friction frizz as quickly and easily as the longer styles. You will not have to use heat on this for a while. because the ends just are not going to get as frizzly and frazzly. It's not going to tangle as much. It's just one of those easy throw on and go, minimal maintenance kind of a style. Can the part be moved to the side? Yes and no. So this is a center part style. So you have an inch to work with. So if you want a side part it as close as you can to that seam on the side, which kind of gives you just an off-center part. You can also, if you have room to kind of adjust the ear tabs like 1/2 centimeter, that does quite a bit there. But then also when you get to your lace front here, you can part the front over a bit, which gives you that side part look at the front. So there's a workaround. There's a way to make it work. All right. But Oslo in raw sugar blonde. What cool blonde color do I recommend on the wig? Crushed almond or milkshake blonde would be your best ones. Raw sugar blonde, Oslo. The length of this. Okay, I'll go from the center here. Like 9.5 inches. What's the darkest Oslo comes in? Triple chocolate. Triple chocolate rooted would be the darkest. All right, on to the next one. So I'm not showing every single European City Collection style today. I'm just going to show about half of them. All right, this one I love. This one's called Leon in dark brown with highlights. I'll show you the tag in a second. This one has the exact same cap as Oslo. Center part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. All right, so Leon in dark brown with highlights. Even though it says it's dark brown, it's not like super dark brown and it's not the darkest. Like I was saying just a minute ago, triple chocolate rooted will be the darkest brown. So here is dark brown with highlights. You're gonna have a little bit of a golden blonde highlight and a little bit of a reddish brown highlight in it as well. All right, here we go. This one is just a very effortless looking style. It's not super wavy. It's not super straight. It's very relaxed look. Color is comparable in Raquel Welch to Macadamia Latte. Shaded Cappuccino, RL1222SS. Okay, lace front. This one has that center part. This one does not have a lot of layering in it. Ugh. It's pretty much one length with just like very subtle layering so that the ends aren't like super bluntly cut. But like I said, just that effortless look. This one will be pretty easy to maintain too because the ends aren't super curly or super wavy. They will get frizzy at the ends because it's going to touch your shoulders and rub against your clothing. It will get a little bit tangly. You will have to do some heat maintenance on it, but it will be fairly easy. I would use like a hair straightener on the ends to just kind of curl around a little bit to help get that frizz out. So pretty easy, or yeah, you could use some light steam on it for sure. There's your lace front. center part. This one. 14 and a half inches or so. 14 to 15 inches. She's very cute. Oslo is on sale. You can pre-order it for 40% off. But Oslo, I believe, is available to ship end of August is the ETA, I think. But it's a pre-order, so you can purchase it for 40% off. You just won't get it for a couple months. Early September. There we go. Pre-order has the discounts applied. Yeah, you should be able to put it in your cart as a pre-order and get that 40% off. The color that I just showed, I just had on dark brown with highlights, but I had Oslo on in raw sugar blonde. All right, this one is Zurich. Triple chocolate art. So this is the darkest color in the City collection. So this one, same exact cap. You got your center part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Okay, see the darkest color. This color is very comparable to a shaded iced Java from Raquel Welch with this dark brown and subtle, like light brown highlighting. This one is not as low density of a style as a lot of City Collection styles. This is low to medium density. No permatease though. So again, this one is in Triple Chocolate R, the darkest color that you'll find in the City collection. Looks a little bit like a simmer. And then your center part. Belle Tress uses heat-friendly synthetic fiber on all of their styles, so including this one. You'll find there's really not a lot of layering in this one. It's all about one length. I do appreciate how the ends, you'll notice the ends are more straight. When you have these straight ends on the end of a curly or wavy style, it really helps to maintain the fiber at the end. Because you can take just your hair straightener and just on that last inch or so, just go bloop, and it will help get the frizz out without ruining the rest of the curl. So there you have it. So again, this one is Zurich in Triple Chocolate R. John Renault, Celine. Unfortunately, not today. I do have some videos with Celine. I believe I have a YouTube video as well. And you could just go to YouTube and search Celine Chiquel. I've also shown it on some lives before. If you're on Instagram, if you go into like the search bar on Instagram, if you type in Celine Chiquel, it might pop up. I usually on Instagram and Facebook in the hashtags, I'll put the name of the wig and Chiquel so that if you were to search for a certain wig on Instagram or Facebook, so for example, Celine, you can search Celine Chiquel all in one word, and anything that has that hashtag will pop up for you to look at. So if you're ever looking to find a wig or see if I've shown a wig on Instagram or Facebook, just go in your search bar, type the wig name with Shaquelle, and it might show up. All right, next up is Munich. Munich in Mocha Maple Brown. So Munich has a left part. So like I was saying earlier, all of the City Collection styles have the exact same cap except for the one minor difference, which is where the part is situated. So the last three styles I've shown have all been a center part. Munich here has a left part. You have your extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So this is in the color Mocha Maple Brown. If you are a fan of hazelnut or shaded hazelnut from Raquel Welch, you'll also love Mocha Maple Brown. This is an unrooted color. All right. If I ever get Naples, you'll do a happy dance. I think we'll all do a happy dance. We will all do that happy dance together if it ever comes. All right. You love this one the best. It's a really cute one. I love the side part here. You have this layering here giving you that side swept bang look. No one seems to have Naples. Yeah, nobody does. I'm pretty sure no one has it. Pretty sure no one has it. So we will just be patient as we can. Here's your lace front. And then no permatease on this one. So again, this one is called Munich. This one would be a good updo. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. Any wig that you can find that has these type of like almost either a curtain bang or this side swept bang, it's going to look great in an updo. So this one would be a really good updo. I would put a claw in it, but I have removed my claw from my little basket of goodies here. But you get the idea. Very pretty. Do you cut the tags out of the back? I don't. I keep the tags on because I don't keep these styles, you guys. I keep very few styles that come my way. So I'm always fighting with tags over here. Okay. If you like Munich, but hold on. There's one little thing, one little fiber. If you like Munich, but you don't want all of that curl, then hold on. You could try Prague. Prague is also going to have a left part. It's going to be a similar length, but it's going to be a straighter style. So you could get a Munich and a Prague in the it's kind of same color, and you could kind of interchange them. These are my Free People jeans. Actually, these are my Target jeans, if that's what you're talking about. I may have missed part of the conversation, but I'm wearing my Target jeans now. Okay. Left monofilament part on Prague, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap. Oh, she's asking in my last video. Thank you. Oh, those jeans, yeah. Those are my Free People jeans. Open wefted cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. In Tula video, I did, what were those jeans? They were multi. Yes, those were my Free People jeans. They're like watercolor painted where I was dancing. Yeah. Those are from Free People. I got them maybe a year ago-ish. Maybe. I don't know how long ago. Maybe 8 months ago. Not a year. It hasn't been a year. I haven't had them for a year. So I don't know if they're still around. Okay. Here is Prague. Prague and Sienna Spice are. Here's your reds, guys. That's right. Here it is. They are still around. Oh, good. I know, my red ladies. I know you're missing seeing reds. I show whatever the brands send me. And sometimes they don't send a lot of reds, which I know. Sad, but it's very exciting when we get some good reds to show. Thanks, guys. I do love a good red. There's your lace front. Left part. No permatease. So again, if you liked Munich, which is the one I showed before this, but there was just too much curl, or you want to have two styles that you could kind of rotate between, one being more curly, one being a little bit more straight, then they're pretty good kind of sister styles to have. This one is also good to have a pat down because we do have, again, this layered kind of side swept part there. I keep losing my clip. Sometimes I'll pin it to my jeans and then sometimes I'll put it back where I got it from. It's really pretty on the side. I love this right here. Just bottle this up. Which color would you compare this to? I mean, this is a little bit more of a vibrant version of Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. That would probably be your closest, but this is going to be a little bit brighter and more vibrant. The length, okay, let's find the length. I'm going to go from the side part. So just off center a little bit to the left. Without like fully straightening this out. Around 13 inches or so. Half a pat down. Half up, half down. That's funny, Robin. I hear it now too. Half a pat down. I should enunciate my half up, half downs a little bit more. So I'm not telling you I'm going to pat y'all down. So again, this one is called Prague. Nope, wrong side. Prague and Sienna Spice are. Guess what, you guys? Got one more European style to show you, which means we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway for a $125 gift card to Shaquille. So the giveaway should pop up on your screen right up here. You can click it, enter your email address. Just remember that if you entered the giveaway that we did already, that does not mean that you are entered for this one. You have to re-enter the giveaway again. So go and do that for the next couple of minutes while I show you one more of these styles from the European City collection. I don't have anything in Shaded Praline or Harvest Glow today, unfortunately. But again, if you're ever looking for anything, if you go onto YouTube and search for that color on my channel, chances are I will have it there somewhere. All right, what do we have? This one is Helsinki in Crushed Almond Blonde. Just a reminder for anyone over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook that you cannot enter the giveaway from social media. You have to come over to our website. So if you would like to enter the giveaway, come on over to shaquelle.com, shaquelle.ca, shaquelle.co.uk. You'll see this pop up for you, this live. You just click on the live and then you'll see the giveaway up here to click on. My YouTube channel is just the Shaquelle YouTube channel. So if you just search Shaquelle on YouTube, then you'll see it. Okay, Helsinki has a left part. So look at that. We did 3 center part ones and 3 left part ones. Left part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. There's no right part, School Mango. Crazy, hey? It's either center or left or full. If you want a right part, you'll need to get a full monofilament top, or you could get something that has a center part and do sort of that trick I keep showing to make it sort of look. Okay, this is the cutie pie, Helsinki. The bloop, that's right. Helsinki crushed almond blonde. Look how cute. Prague is a left part. And so Helsinki here is a left part. There's your lace front, left part. Helsinki is not hand tied. It is a wefted cap with your lace front and a left part. So, and these all fit very true to average. This one is another cute little fun summer style too. You could bring this back a little bit. No permatease in this. Have the back look. Did it look cute back there? It's just a really cute, tiny little bit of hair. Anyways, it's a really cute one. 10, amazing. Helsinki, crushed almond blonde. Thanks, Real Moose. Okay. Are you guys ready to see who won our giveaway? I am. Let's see who won the $125 gift card to Shaquelle. Gentle Crepe. Congratulations. You got yourself a $125 gift card. So somebody will send you an email, contact you, make sure you get your gift card. And we will have one more giveaway today. So congratulations to you. Now, so what we have left today is a little bit of the icons collection. Not all of them. I have 6 icons, and then I'll show the bloom collection. So all new 8 styles in the new bloom collection by Belle Tress. So let's hop to the icons. Starting with one of my favorites, Berry. Berry is very cute. So I was just showing city collection styles. Each collection in Belle Tress, each collection Belle Tress has, pardon me, has a different type of a cap. So the Icons collection has this cap here. You're going to have a lace front that goes around some silicone ear tabs. You have 2 layers of a tulle-like material here, and the fibers have been hand tied on the top. However, you'll find that the knots on top of here are going to be a little bit bigger than the knots you'll find on a monofilament. The previous color I just showed was, that was crushed almond blonde. Okay, then this is a partially hand-tied cap. So we're hand-tied up here, and then you have your closed wefting right there. Extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. These, you have twain and the comfort can't be beat. You know what, the Icons collection, which is the collection I am now showing, is, in my opinion, the most comfortable cap from Belle Tress. So here is Berry. Berry has this cute little slight wave to it. It's a nice length. I feel like this length suits so many people. Heat-friendly fiber. Here's your lace front. Again, it goes around your ear tabs. Full hand-tied top. So it's gonna look a little different on the top than a monofilament top because the knots are just a little bit bigger. It's a little bigger, a little more noticeable. I'll show you the tag. So here's Berry in the color Buttercake Blonde. Very cute. It is very cute, isn't it? Someone asked how long. So I'm going from a slight left part here. It's about 10.5 inches, 11 inches maybe, from that slight left part. All right. You love the Icons. You have many different styles. Berry is your favorite. Oh, good. I love Berry. Berry is cute. So I'm going to take this one off and move on to the next. Buttercake Blonde is going to have a sort of a mix of that golden blonde in it with a little bit more of the cool blonde. Overall, Buttercake is going to be a little bit warmer of a color, especially in comparison to like a milkshake blonde. It's going to have a little bit more golden tone to it, and then a medium to light brown root. Berry or Farron? That's a hard question. Why are you asking me such a hard question? Honestly, I still think Farron has my heart, but I love Berry too. Any petite available in Berry? No, unfortunately not. So these are all an average size. That being said, the Icons collection is really great for a lot of different head sizes. I feel it's comfortable for my petite head. It doesn't fit me perfectly, but it's comfortable. Plus, it has really great stretch on it. So if you are bigger than average, it works well as well. Works well as well. Yes, the second giveaway has finished already. So for anyone looking for another giveaway, we will do one more. Okay, this one is called Witherspoon, and I have this in the color Brown Sugar Cookie R. Sorry, Brown Sugar Blonde R. Sorry. Brown Sugar Cookie is the color for their Luxe SE collection. They use the term brown sugar a lot across their collections, and it gets all jumbly in my brain. Okay, why can't you see the giveaway? Because we're not doing a giveaway right now. So because we're not doing a giveaway in this moment, you're not going to see it up on your screen. You will see it at the end of our live when we do our final giveaway. So again, this same cap, you have that lace front, goes around your silicone ear tabs, your double layered hand-tied top here, your partially hand-tied cap with your closed wefting here. So the closed wefting has been machine sewn, and it's a way to just kind of bring the price down a little bit too. You have your extended felt nape and Velcro adjusters. All right, so here's Witherspoon in Brown Sugar Blonde R. So this is an example of a style that might be a little bit hard to maintain, especially if this is one that you want to wear every day. You might have a hard time with the long, heat-friendly synthetic fiber that's curly. Because when you add heat to this to maintain the frizzy ends that you are inevitably going to get, you need to make sure you're also curling as you go, which can be tricky sometimes. But just a warning, if you're new to wigs, or if you don't like styling, or you don't like using hot tools, or you just don't want to maintain it, this is going to be hard to maintain for you. So this is one that I would wear like occasionally for, you know, a date night, or just like when I'm feeling extra fancy. But it's really pretty. So Witherspoon Brown Sugar Blonde R. And this one is great in a ponytail. Hold on. Really good in a ponytail with this slight bang here. And those curls, it gives you that like substance in the back. Super pretty. And sometimes, like I said this before, but sometimes I like having wigs that I only wear in particular styles. And having this one up in an updo will help to increase the longevity of the fibers too, because they're not going to be too all over the place. Or if you put this in a claw, that will especially help the fibers stay nice and smooth for a bit longer. All right, so again, this one is Witherspoon. So there's your lace front, ugh, poking me in the eye. And then your full hand-tied top. So the knots are going to be just a little bit bigger, a little bit more visible than a monofilament top, but not too bad. You only wear dazzling waves half up, half down. Yes. There are some wigs that are just perfect for certain styles. Okay. This one is Spears. So same cap. Witherspoon I just showed was Brown Sugar Blonde Rooted. All right, so you have this two-layered hand-tied top, your lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied cap, super stretchy. These are very stretchy caps. Extended felt nape and Velcro adjusters. So this is Spears, and I have this here in the color Milkshake Blonde. This is unfortunately not a color that's available. This is just a sample color that I was sent so that I could show you guys the style. If you like this color, it is available in a rooted version, Milkshake Blonde Rooted. But this one here is an unrooted one that is not available to purchase, unfortunately. So this is Spears though, named after the one and only Britney Spears. It is lovely. It's a low density, no permatease. Here's your lace front. You can part this anywhere on the top. So again, this is the color Milkshake Blonde, but this is the unrooted version. The only one you can purchase is unfortunately Milkshake Blonde Rooted. This is just a sample color that I have that they sent me so I could show you the style. All right. So again, super low density, no permatease. Okay. I really like this one. This one is called Streep. Another cute little curly Q. So you have a double layered hand-tied top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied super stretchy cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So this is the same color situation here. So this is Streep. This is Buttercake Blonde, but the unrooted version. I showed Buttercake Blonde rooted on Berry. That color is available, but this color is the unrooted version that unfortunately is not available. But here's Streep. Crazy you've never seen Meryl Streep wear a style like that. You might be right. It's a nice low to medium density. Again, no permatease. Super lightweight feel. Very cute. Cute and wavy. Very old Hollywood looking. I kind of agree with that a little bit. So again, you have that lace front that goes all the way around your ear tabs here. If you do want to tuck this, you might find that it does lift a bit, but you have that silicone there, which makes it easy to adhere to your skin if you want to use any adhesive. This one's cute with an ear tuck on one side. I didn't show a Harper today. No. All right, so again, this one is Streep, and this is the color Buttercake Blonde, which is only available in the rooted version. Yeah, you haven't missed the Bloom collection. I will still be showing that one. So hang tight, because I just have a couple more of these icon styles to show, and then we'll hop into the Bloom collection. All right, this one here is called Cyrus. Also, similar color situation. This one is called Truffled Cream. I don't have it in the rooted version, but there is Truffle Cream rooted. This one is just a sample unrooted version that's not available. Okay, so Cyrus, same cap, double layered hand-tied top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. I see someone saying, please drink some water. You know what? I would. I also have to go to the bathroom, and I don't want to add more liquid to me. So part of me is just like, do I drink water or do I like ride it out? Which I'm used to this. As many of you know, I used to be a grade 1 teacher. Sometimes I would go all day without getting a chance to go to the bathroom. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine, I promise. So this is Cyrus. I don't need one that bad. I will be okay. Here's your lace front. Cyrus, I love like the little curtain bangs on this one. This one kind of has like the holly bangs. This is a good one if you love holly. It's kind of a similar situation. Don't you think? It's very holly-ish. A little bit more of a wave to it, a little bit more layering than holly, but similar idea. So then you have your full hand-tied top. Can you cut a bit more of a bang? You absolutely can, yeah. Just bring them forward. Obviously it's long if you do that, but you can definitely cut a bang. You can cut a bang into most styles. Yeah, pretty easy peasy. You really want to know how to get that bend in styles. Which bend, like on the bang or like this bend? I don't know which bend you mean. This one is cute and half up, half down too. It like just barely fits back there, but it does. You can do a little half up, half down. Really cute. And extra cute with the little bangs in it. So again, this is Cyrus in Truffle Cream. Okay, I've got one more of these icons and then we'll jump into the bloom collection. All right, this one is one of my favorites and one of my favorite brunette colors, like in general. This is the soft amber brown, and it's just like this subtly warm brunette color. So lovely. So this is Streisand. You have your double layered hand-tied top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So if you like these little bit longer structured bobs, this one is so pretty. I don't have Dion to show today. The cap is very soft. As I was mentioning earlier, the Icons cap is my favorite in terms of comfort. So this is Streisand in soft amber brown. Lace front. You love your Streisand. Oh, good. Blackberry, your scalp is very sensitive. Oh, okay, then yeah, this one would be good for that. With that hand-tied top, it definitely helps with the comfort level. So you can part this anywhere you want. But this is what your knotting is gonna look like. It's a little bit more visible than a monofilament top, but not awful. So again, Streisand in soft amber brown R. So the R means that it does have a root. It's a very, very subtle root though. Like it's almost, I find that when you have a root on brunettes, it's like you barely even know it's there. All right, so, oh, can this one go on a pony? A low pony, sort of. I wouldn't love this one for a pony, but it can fit in a low one. All right, are you guys ready for the bloom collection? So I did show the bloom collection for the first time last week, so some of you got a chance to see it. But for anyone who missed last week, let's dive into it again. Just gonna move some stuff over for a second. Okay, so as many of us know, Belle Tress always likes to create new styles, new collections, all sorts of new things all the time. They like to keep us on our toes. So they have now created a whole new collection, not just new styles in certain collections. They have created a whole new collection, new ideas, a new cap, just new colors, new everything. So this bloom collection has 8 styles and 8 colors. Unfortunately, I only have 2 of the colors with me, but I have all of the 8 styles, but 2 colors. Now with the bloom collection, their cap is different than the other collections, which obviously I will show you soon. And the colors are all going to have a brighter, thicker, more money piece situation in the front to frame your face. And then the highlighting throughout the color of all of the colors is going to be a little bit more of an intentional kind of salon inspired highlight. So the colors are going to be a little bit more, I don't know, dramatic than their other colors, if that makes sense. So you will have a brighter face framing color in the front, and then a little bit more noticeable highlights throughout. That being said though, one of the blonde colors I have here, I find it's a pretty subtle color. It's not too dramatic, so to speak. Let's start here. You know, I grabbed my favorite one of the bunch. This one is Jasmine. And after trying them all last week, I think I discovered that Jasmine is my favorite. So these Bloom Collection caps have center parts, you guys. So they have center parts. They're a little bit wider by like half a centimeter maybe. And they're also deeper, like they go way to the back of your crown. Then you have a lace front that goes all the way around your silicone ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So these caps are all the same. All of the Bloom Collection styles have a center part. So here's Jasmine, and this is the color French 75R. So this one, I mean, you do see a little bit of chunky highlights and lowlights in here, but the money piece in the front of this one doesn't feel as dramatic as some other colors might be. So, and this one is super smooth, super soft, super lightweight. It's really pretty. All right, here you go. Here is Jasmine. I'll show you the tag. I mean, it's just the sample tag. The Bloom Collection. I don't know, can you read Jasmine? French 75R. Could we read any of that? I don't know if we could. But what I can show you that is better is the box. There you go. Okay. Lace front, all the way around your silicone ear tabs, center part, low density, no permatease. I saw someone asking about a side part. So again, this is a center part. If you part it close to the side of your seam there, you need heat. It's like, I don't want to go that way. So you need heat to help direct it, and then use your finger in the front. Then you can kind of create a little bit of a side part, but this one it's really fighting me. So you do need some heat. Clearly it's like, no, I don't want to go that way. So you have some layering in the front here. It's really lightweight, like, and low density. Like it's sitting right next to my head. So if you are looking for a low density, lightweight style, this one is pretty good for that one. So again, this one is Jasmine. These are available not until September. So these are pre-order. You can pre-order them for 40% off. But you do have to wait. So we have to be patient, and it will be available kind of end of September. So Jasmine, super cute. I know it is painful waiting, but then imagine the excitement when it comes. That is the best day, when you're just waiting and waiting for a certain piece. And then it's like almost like you forget that you ordered it. So then when it arrives, it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas just happened. All right. Yes, you forgot you ordered and then surprise. Exactly. All right, here we have Poppy. Also, and it's already paid for, so it's like it's free. Yeah. You forget you ordered it, you forget that it's already paid for, then it just shows up at your door like, where did this come from? You buy future you a little gift. Wig math, that's right. Okay, same caps, you guys. Center part, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Okay, so this one is called Poppy. Super long, super pretty though. This is my favorite long one. There's a couple kind of long, curly, wavy ones, but this one's my favorite long one of the bunch. I love the curl pattern on this one. It's just so feminine. Not that like other curl patterns aren't. I don't know how to explain it. This one just feels soft and feminine looking. They all are, but this one more so. I don't know what I'm saying. I need help describing. It's just really pretty. I just really like it. Okay. All right, so you have that center part. And again, this is in the color French 75R. So remember, unfortunately today I only have 2 of the colors to show you. There are 8 colors altogether, but I only have French 75R, and then I also have the other color called Cashmere Brown, which I'll show you soon. So this is Poppy. And Poppy is pretty. So pretty. In the front, you don't have a lot of shorter layering. There's a little bit of layering throughout this. It's just not like super duper short. But there's the extent of your layering, and it just kind of gradually cascades down to your longer pieces there. All right, so there's Poppy. Next up, Peony, again, French 75R. Is there a long straight one in this collection? There is not, but you can always take, like if you see, like if there's a color you really like, you can always straighten these out because these are made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So you could always get it completely straightened. So these are all Belle Tress styles from their new Bloom collection. Yes, Jasmine is I think it's the only straight one they have. Every other one is either like slightly wavy or curly. These are all made with heat-friendly synthetic fibers. All have that same cap, center part, lace front or under silicone ear tabs. So there was no permatease on Jasmine or on Poppy. I will let you guys know what the permatease situation is like because as we go, because there are some that do have permatease. Open wefted cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, I saw someone asking what is permatease. I'll answer you in a second, but I will also direct you to my YouTube channel where I have several videos that explain permatease on wigs and what it means and what it does and the pros and the cons. So if you go to YouTube and search permatease Shaquelle, it will give you a couple videos. But essentially permatease is permanent teasing, which means at the root of some synthetic wigs, there is that teasing effect done, but it's permanent and it stays there, and it just gives you volume and structure and shape to your wig, and it helps to hide some wefting. Okay, this one does have just a little bit of permatease just throughout the body of your wefting. So it's not a lot though. Some of you get scared when I mention permatease, but really it's not a lot of permatease. This one is very cute. So again, this one is Peony in French 75R. I like this one too. Lace front. Peony is the wig for you. Oh, that's amazing. So again, center part. So you have like that inch or so of space that you can part with here. Valiant Potato, you almost missed this live. Well, I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it. There's still a little bit of time left. We're getting near the end of it, but you've made it at least for a little bit. All right. So again, this one is Peony in French 75R. Low to medium density with a touch of permatease, just ever so slight throughout your wefting, but not up in the crown. So it won't be like poofy up top. All right. I do find that this one, Peony, did fit a little bit bigger than average, just a little bit. So these are all Belle Tress. So I'm showing Belle Tress's brand new Bloom collection. It's not released yet. It won't be ready until like end of September, but you can pre-order them. All right, next. Hold on. Another cutie pie. This one's called Tulip. Hold on, get you the box. Also, French 75R. So these are all Belle Tress styles. They are all, or what I'm showing right now, are all from their new Bloom collection. They all have the same cap. So they all have the center part, lace front around your silicone ear tab, open wefted cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. This one here is Tulip. Tulip might be my second favorite one. It's like the perfect length. I love the length of this one. It's just so fun. Like, here's your lace front. It's just a little bit shorter than the one I just showed, Peony. Blah. All these flower names I can't keep straight. It's definitely your favorite for you. It is cute. I love the length of this one. It's a good length. And I like how it's like a little bit choppy looking. It's got a little bit of layering in it. It's a bit more wavy and a little bit more voluminous than Berry is. So again, you don't have that permatease up top, so it's still gonna lay nice and low profile down there, but you do have some permatease throughout kind of this bottom part. But again, not a lot, but it helps add a little bit of volume to kind of the body of the style. So again, this one is Tulip in French 75R. Olivia, Victoria. Victoria is going to be a little bit lower density. It's not going to have as much volume. Victoria's wave pattern is also a little bit more subtle. Olivia has more of like a almost like a curtain bang kind of that goes back. I find Olivia a little bit more voluminous than this. So this one's kind of like in between Olivia and Victoria. All right. There you have it. I don't want to take it off. I think it's so cute. I love this one. But we must move on. Okay, I've shown all of the French 75R colors. Now I'm going to show the next color we have is Cashmere Brown R. So this one is Wisteria. This one's a long one, long curly wavy one. So same cap, center part, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. You missed the beginning. It's Beachwave Magic low density on the top. Beachwave Magic has a full monofilament top, so you have no permatease like right on top, but you do have a little bit of permatease kind of around the crown area and throughout your wefting. Okay, this one is Wisteria. So the Bloom collection, the ETA is around the end of September, I believe. So somewhere around there. All right, let's get this on my head. So here, a color like this, you can definitely see the more dramatic highlighting, the more salon-inspired dramatic highlighting, the face framing money piece here that was very subtle in that blonde French 75R, a lot more noticeable on Cashmere Brown. So you do have that brown base, it's like a medium brown base, but there is a lot of blonde highlighting. And of course, when you look straight on, you're gonna see more of that blonde in the front here from that money piece there. Yes, much more chunky. It's very pretty though. Lace front. So it's nice that we don't have that big, we don't even have that big blonde strip right in the front there, even though this has a money piece, sort of, but you don't see it right at the hairline, which is nice. Makes it look a little bit more natural, in my opinion. It's really pretty though. This one has a bit more shorter layering in the front than Poppy had. This one you could do an updo with really nicely because of this here in the front. Oh, I missed half of it. All right. So this one in particular fits pretty true to average. This one has so far the most permatease on it than all of the other ones so far. There is permatease throughout the whole cap pretty much. You do have a little bit up here, but you have quite a bit actually throughout here. So you do get that volume, but honestly, it doesn't look unnatural. Like it feels like it fits. Can you feel the permatease from under the cap, like through the wefting? I personally can't, but some people can. Some people have very sensitive scalps and they can feel like some of the pokey little fibers through there. I can't feel it though, so it just really depends. It depends. Sometimes it can feel a little bit itchier than others. I mean, overall, you're gonna find that hand-tied caps are the most comfortable and the least annoying. But yeah, it really depends how sensitive your scalp is. You can always wear something like a bamboo wig cap underneath, which is nice and soft and would help protect your scalp from any of the itchy wig and the wefting. I can show the back. All right, so again, this one, there you go. It's a very pretty back, isn't it? Very pretty. I am liking these more today than I did last week. I don't know what happened. But for some reason, I am loving them much more today. So weird. Okay. This is Magnolia. Every wig you've ordered is darker when I get it than what they look in videos. Yeah, you know what? I try to mention that often, as much as my brain can remember. Especially in my videos, I stand in front of a window with natural lighting. And so you get that full natural light on you, or on me. So when you see it on your video, it is going to appear a little bit brighter than it actually is. So if you ever, see me showing a wig, just try and tone it down just like a little bit in your brain if you can. But just know that it's going to appear in person a little bit darker. It's really hard. Lighting is super hard. It's very tricky to get accurate lighting, especially because everybody's screens and brightnesses and colors on their screens are different. It's so hard. So hard. Okay, this one is Magnolia. Center part, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So Magnolia here is in the color Cashmere Brown R again. French 75 is probably closest to crushed almond, I'd say. Okay, again, you can really see the noticeable money piece in the front here and the noticeable, more intentional, chunky highlighting. This one reminds me a little bit of a Wavy Day. So this one is Magnolia. All right, there's your lace front. Center part. Heat-friendly fiber. Permatease is there, but not very much. Very subtle. These styles are all 40% off, but just remember these ones I'm showing right now are a pre-order. This is from the new Bloom collection that Belle Tress is releasing, not set to be ready until end of September. So just be prepared that it is a pre-order. So again, this one is Magnolia in the color Cashmere Brown R. All right. I just have a couple left to go here. Okay. Is permatease something Belle Tress is using now? I mean, they don't use it a ton. They I don't think I've ever seen it in their city collection or their cap. Well, yeah, not in their city collection. They don't use it in their hand-tied caps like their Luxe collection. They're on some Luxe SE styles, and apparently they're on some Bloom styles. So they really don't use a lot of it, and in the past they haven't used a lot of it, but you will see it on some of these Bloom styles. All right, this one, what did I even grab? This one is Dahlia. Center part, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. It is a longer one. This one is super curly though. Look how nice and bouncy it is. How pretty. So you're gonna notice the curls don't start until sort of halfway down. Give it some bounce for you. Here's your lace front. This one, I think I said last week, it reminds me of a slinky. You know when you hold a slinky and you're like, it reminds me of that. All right. Dahlia, cashmere brown. Gorgeous, but not for a 69-year-old. Of course a 69-year-old could wear it. You could wear it. You wear whatever you want to wear. Susie Q, unfortunately, did miss Jasmine. It was the first one I showed in this bunch here. All right. So again, this one is Dahlia. Yes, don't let age dictate the length. You can wear whatever length you want to. This one is not necessarily one I wouldn't wear this one in an updo as much as I would have worn, which one was it? The last long one in an updo. Just because there's like a lot, these are longer in the front, and whenever I have longer fibers in the front, I feel too droopy. I prefer more of a face frame, like shorter layer, but that doesn't mean you can't wear it in an updo, because you definitely can. And maybe you really like having the like long layers in the front. Oh, thank you. This bracelet is from Amazon, and it's one bracelet that like combines a whole bunch. Easy peasy. All right, Dahlia. This is Dahlia. Okay, we'll take this one off. I have one more to show you guys. Oh my gosh, how did we get to the end? How did we get here? Because I have one more to show you, we're gonna do our last giveaway. We're gonna put that up. So our final giveaway is going to be for a $150 gift card to Home Depot. Just kidding. Do Chic-Well. You get a $150 gift card to Chic-Well. Not Home Depot, unfortunately. Oh, had to throw one more joke in there. Okay, last but not least, while you guys are entering this giveaway, is Orchid. Yeah, we could use a little bit of drywall, some screws. I could actually use a Home Depot gift card right now. My basement flooded the other day. My basement flooded. I think there are some issues that I am unaware of beyond the walls. So we have some work to do. And over the weekend, my mom and I ripped out the carpet in my basement. So we have a project on our hands. So Home Depot would be very good right about now for me. Okay, what did I say? This is Orchid. Orchid. We have a center part, lace front, around your silicone ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. It's not a new home. My home was built in the 80s. I think what we are deciding, because we're experts over here, I think there might be like a crack in the foundation or something. So we got to get some foundation experts in to look at it. It wasn't like a big old flood. It was coming from the floor. Like it wasn't dripping from the ceiling. It was coming from the floor. And like, I think it's from the foundation because I have basically a whole lake in my backyard from all the rain we've been having. And so it would like slowly appear, and I'd like get towels and wipe it up, and then it would just like slowly expand. Anyway, it stopped. It's stopped now. So thank goodness. Thank goodness. So this one is Orchid. Orchid in cashmere brown. Make sure you guys are entering the giveaway just up here. And just a reminder, if you are over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, I don't see your comments because we are streaming from our website at chicwell.com. And if you want to come and enter the giveaway, then make sure you come to our website at chicwell.com and you can enter there, but you cannot enter from social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook. So if you're like, where's the giveaway? I don't see it. It's because it's not there. All right. So again, this one's Orchid. Center part, of course. Orchid, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I saw someone asking to compare this to peony. Does the giveaway sell your information, like your email? No, it does not. It does not. All private, all okay. Don't you worry. Okay, so Orchid on my head in cashmere brown. And then this one is peony. So I feel they're very similar length. I feel like Orchid might be a little bit more curly. And you know what? Orchid, there's not too much permatease. There's like a little bit up here. So Orchid is on my head. Make sure you guys are entering that giveaway right up here. And I'll put peony on again. Okay, peony's a little bit shorter, a little bit lower density, and peony has no permatease in it. No permatease, whereas Orchid had just a little bit. So this is Belle Tress. This is their new bloom collection that will be coming out in kind of end of September. All right, I'm gonna give you guys like 20 more seconds to enter the giveaway. Up here, I know how to choose. Yeah, peony seems to be a little bit more relaxed, just a little bit shorter than Orchid. No permatease, just a little bit like less. Orchid is a little bit more. Your favorite flower and wig, amazing. Which one? Tell me. I'm like, you tell me which one was your favorite from the Bloom collection. Did you guys have a favorite? Peony. Jasmine. Last week, a lot of people really liked Jasmine and Tulip, which I still also really like. But Orchid, Peony. Look at that. We're just kind of all over the map. Tulip. Magnolia. You know what? They're all really pretty. They really are. What was the M1? The M1 was Magnolia. All right, are you guys ready to see who won this giveaway? Let's see. So this is for that $150 gift card to Shaquelle. Shaquelle, guys, not Home Depot. Lucky Salsa, 19, congratulations. You got yourself a $150 gift card to Shaquelle. Stay tuned for an email and we will make sure you get your gift card so you can get yourself something fun. But for everyone else, thank you so much for joining me here today on this lovely Tuesday. I will be back next Tuesday, and guess what? I will not be here this Thursday, you guys. No Thursday this week, but I will be here next Thursday. So next week is going to be our double week, just because, you know, there's a lot going on next week. Canada Day is coming up. The 4th of July is later on that week. So there's just all sorts of good stuff next week. So have a great week. I will see you next Tuesday. And thank you again for